Guys, it's Dane Fries are done here. Today we will be doing the technically top 6, but we're just going to go through all the classes on the Diablo 3 expansion, Reaper of Souls. And we're going to tell you our top 6. Start with you, number 6.
As always, start with Chris. Number 6, I'm going to have to definitely go with the Witch Doctor, even though they're retardedly overpowered at
They're extremely
70.
overpowered.
I only played mine for a short amount of time. I really didn't care for it. No survivability without, I did get my Gargantuan. I haven't had a chance to really play with it, which I'm pretty sure will make it a lot better, but I really didn't like hiding behind my pets and doing crappy damage without them. So, yeah.
My number 6 is going to be the Monk. I feel like I can say this with all
With conviction.
Yeah, with conviction, because I have every class level 70 now. I hate the Monk. I know that monks are good at in-game, but I can't figure it out. I really suck at a monk, so it made it to my number 6.
How do you suck at it? All you gotta do is just, do wave 1,000 fists and then do lash and tail kick.
I don't know, bro. I die all the time. I die way more on my monk than I do on my demon, which is sad.
Yeah.
Alright, number 5.
My number 5, probably, I really can't, do this, really, but, I'm gonna go ahead and say the Wizard. I'm gonna play the Wizard. Although it does look like it'd be pretty fun, I've never really played it, so, although I know I will enjoy it more than the Witch Doctor, because Wizards hit really, really hard from my team, out of utility. Situation being.
My number 5 is going to be the Witch Doctor. As Chris said, the Witch Doctors are extremely overpowered. I just don't like the playstyle of being a mage with pets.
Yeah, I thought you liked the Witch Doctor.
I do and I don't. I like him, but I don't like him as much as I like the others.
Fair enough.
Number 4.
Number 4. Probably going to have to be the Demon Hunter. I do think the Demon Hunter is pretty cool. The range aspect was nice, because I've been playing my monk for most of the time that I played Reaper of Souls. I do main a monk in World of Warcraft, so I figured I'd like that. Anyways, Demon Hunter is pretty cool. I like the shadows, like a roguish, bound, shooting and throwing fire and all that kind of stuff, and twirling around, shooting your hand crossbows and shiz. Yeah, it's got a nice damage output, and it's decently fun to play.
So, you've already bottomed the button all the range characters. You realize that, right? Bottom 3 are all the range characters that there are.
Really?
Yeah. You started with Witch Doctor, Wizard, and then now Demon Hunter.
Mm-hmm. I didn't really care for Demon Hunter much. I only played Crusader after whatever on hardcore.
So let's see. We're still at number 4. My number 4 is going to be the Crusader. Crusader, I really have fun with it. Don't get me wrong. I play it a lot. It's ready for Torment 5 or 6 now. It's crazy, but it doesn't. I don't feel like I put out enough damage, and in order for me to put out enough damage, I have to lose a ton of survivability. So I feel like the Crusader is great in group play. I love my Crusader when it comes to group play, but if I'm trying to solo, I can't kill stuff fast enough. It just drives me nuts. They can't kill me, but, Number 3.
Of course, Twiggy decided to join us. My number 3 is probably going to have to be, God, that's really close. I guess like Crusaders, I haven't played as much. It was pretty fun. I'm playing in a hardcore. I'm going with Alex here on his mage that he has in hardcore. It's pretty cool. I do love being able to teleport around and hit things really hard with my shield and not dying ever. Super survivability. Plus, he's how do they describe it? He's a just warrior. going around trying to rid the world of evil with unwavering vigilance and holy righteousness. What's there not to like?
My number 3 is going to be the Demon Hunter. I love my Demon Hunter, don't get me wrong. It's just, I don't feel like its survivability is pretty low. And if you're not flipping away like every 5 seconds, then you pretty much already
Using all of your discipline.
Yeah. And you like to use discipline for preparation punishments. So. Number 2.
Number 2 is going to have to be my monk. Although my survival, I'm pretty sure now that they, if you're not aware, they did do a patch for Diablo, and they have really buffed up the monk sets, the bonuses. One of them, I believe, was chance on hit to deal 100% weapon damage to enemies around you. They buffed it up from 1,000%, which is going to mean it's going to be hitting 10 times harder, which is insane. My survivability really wasn't that great, but I mean, it's really nice kind of just spam Latin tail kick and stun with the Scorpion Sting. It's the character I played the most. I like it. It's just, it has high crits, which is always, a dopamine rush when you get a super high crit. And it's destroying things. And it's fun to play. I mean, I highly recommend trying the monk. Although it's probably just got a special place in my heart because I made the monk on World of Warcraft, and that's why I wanted to like it. So I'm so glad to have it for you.
My number 2 is the Barbarian.
Yeah.
Chris runs a Barbarian a lot recently. He's been playing. He's got this thing he calls the lawnmower. They literally, I don't know what the hell he uses, but boss mobs like the Skeleton King, Torment 2, his health bar goes.
Not that bad, but literally it's just like.
You can notice it moving. When the only time I ever see that on my wizard is when I'm hitting it with comment after comment after comment after comment. Then I can notice his health dropping. But I mean, he literally, it's just a constant health drop.
Ladies, hit me up. Maybe we can chat about my lawnmower spec.
So I got my Barbarian to 70 today, along with my mom.
Nice. I'm ready to play some Diablo after this. I'm really yearning for it since yesterday I get to play. I was like, really, like, oh man, I'll play Diablo. But I didn't get to visit my little sister because she's the only medicine. So nice.
But my Barbarian now has what I call the Weed Whacker spec. To go with your lawnmower.
So the Weed Whacker will take care of lesser mobs, while the lawnmower takes care of everything else.
Right.
But I've never heard him even like talk about this. That was just really good.
Yeah, that was exactly what I was thinking. I can mow through the lesser mobs really fast. The bigger mobs, not so much. I have to have sort of like my Crusader. My Crusader has to have things for the shield to bounce off of. The Barbarian has to have, in order for me to use a constant whirlwind, I have to have stuff to hit to keep my range up. That's my range.
Well, actually, wind shear with a little bit of fury per second will work. And they definitely like lightning.
I've got the spec with the fury per second as the passive and the wind shear.
Well, the fury per second is the passive, is going to help out, but it's not going to be everything that you need. What you want to do is you definitely want to have a high attack speed, and then go with just all lightning stuff because the wind shear is lightning. And then once you get the right set, then that's not going to be.
Yep, that's kind of what I was going for. It's actually called the Thunder God spec according to YouTube.
Gonna get that.
But I call it the Weed Whacker because it takes me like 5 seconds to eat a group of mobs that are just non-elites. All I gotta do though is if I hit 3 mobs, as long as I'm only hitting 3, I'll keep my rage at full. So number 1. Barbarian. Because you're just the only one that's in
wait, didn't I already go? I thought we were talking about my Barbarian man. Yeah, definitely Barbarian. I pretty much I went all fire at this point. I don't have the gear for the whirlwind, spin and win, as it's so cleverly called on the Diablo forums. Mine is HOTA, the HOTA spec. Pretty much I went all fire damage, went smash on my Hammer of the Ancients, Volcano on Avalanche, Then I have Call of the Ancients, and I have Bloodshed. Oh God, what is it? It's the Bloodshed room on the damage increasing shout. I don't remember what it's called. Whatever. Either way, what that does is whenever I crit, I do like a little AOE for 20% of the damage done, and I'm hitting for like 10 to 20 million crits right now. And so if I just get like a big group of them, especially with that chest from below 20% health, 100% crit chance, boosh, boosh, just they're all dead. Is that AOE, the more mobs you have, the more chance you have to crit, and the more just it's retarded. It's just like the palm on the monk.
Exploding palm.
Yeah, you just put like 3 palms up and kill one. No, you kill 2 mobs with the palm on, and everything else around it, if it's the same health, is guaranteed to die.
Yeah, I gotta set up boots from one of the caches at the end of the month. While I'm standing still, it stacks up to 8 times. I get 500 extra life per second. I'm like, oh wait, I'm whirlwind. Damn!
Oh, shit.
So, yeah, that's absolutely worthless. My number 1 is the Wizard. She was my first 70. Just been fun ever since playing. I've done the whole Archon spec. I've done the Disintegration Beam spec. You name it, I've played it pretty much. Right now, I made my own spec that's pretty close to the Fire Comet spec.
Therefore, well, I wonder how melee made you do. Is that there? I wonder how melee made you do.
Oh, he's doing another mage right now.
It is not. What?
Yes.
Folks, whatever you do, don't do a melee mage. It's not
he
melee
uses the ability that does the knockback.
Or melee, it's melee.
The ability that does the knockback, the AoE, when you jump up in the air and you push down and pushes the enemies away, but he doesn't have the knockback on it. It just does damage. He's got straight lightning, so he's always within 15 yards of the enemies, just jumping and doing that thing. And he's like, I stun all the time. But then recently he's had a lot of issues with survivability as he's got
obviously, because you're a freaking piece of paper.
Yeah. All my gear is stupid.
Yeah.
So, currently I'm playing a comic spec. It's very, very highly focused in cold damage, but I run it with Chris and I run it with Zenthers. So, generally, Zenthers in there tanking with his Barbarian, Chris is in there lawnmowering, and then I freeze everything in place so that he can kill it faster.
Yeah, because he gathers up his comment, which
not with a comment. I gather it
up
with
the black hole.
Black hole.
Which makes it so I don't have to use my Furious Charge, but I don't have the full set for yet. And so he gathers it up, and everything being in close proximity, I just have to mouse over, make sure I'm facing him and hit him with a hammer. It's like, boom. Teamwork.
So yeah, if you guys want that Wizards build or anything like that, if you plan on playing with a group of friends, we've got several builds that we can give you for group play. Just shoot us a message either via the email or via the Facebook or the Twitter and all of that. How many other ways we got to contact people?
Or if you're on my phone number, ladies, just go ahead and hit us up.
But yeah,
just
shoot us a message. We'll help you out with anything. We can figure it out. And then if we don't know it, I'm sure Zenther does, or we can find it on YouTube.
Bringing back an old segment, the Chris tries things out. Ladies and gentlemen, if you ever have a chance to get one of these, I highly recommend that you do, because this is like an orgasm for your scalp. And I'm not even joking at all. There's my 2 cents for today. Like that is just that
was not a segment for the top 5. Anyways, guys, that's our input on the specs class or the classes. If you have different ideas, you have a different top 6, go ahead and throw them out there. I don't personally hate any class at all, except for the monk. I'm sure if I learned how to play the monk, though, I wouldn't hate it. I might love it. It might actually climb up a few ranks. But Chris, you hate any specific class?
So far, the ones that I played, I really don't like the Witch Doctor. I really just don't like it. I highly dislike it.
There you go. If you play Witch Doctor, play Chris.
Believe me, I'll just be like, hammer the ancient your ass. Boom, you're dead.
Alright, guys, we'll holler at you later.
And I'll drink your blood out of the skull. And as always, stay classy as well.